And we take a live look outside this morning as a winter weather advisory is in effect throughout your morning commute, and I think you can see why. The snow is falling. It hasn't stopped. Good morning to all of you. It's 7 o'clock right now. I'm Danita Harris.
Good morning. I'm Dave Chudowski. We've had our team of reporters out traveling the road since early this morning. We'll be checking in with them in just moments.
But first, we got to go to senior meteorologist Matt Wentz. He has a look at the snow where you live.
Yeah, we've got weather impact alerts today, Danita, for the snow. It's widespread, so everyone's getting snow here this morning, and that's one of the problems, that there's a lot of roadway to clear versus when we have lake effect snow. You know, it's a county or two, maybe a couple counties, but this is all across really Ohio and all the surrounding states as well. Weather impact alerts through late this morning. We should see a pretty quick cutoff over the next couple hours to the snow with some lingering lake effect behind that. It's a powdery snow. It brushes off easy, so there's that. We're at 27 degrees, little fine flakes falling with that reduced visibility over at Hopkins. And you can see, yeah, we're dealing with snow area wide. That back cutoff now heading through areas like Mansfield, back towards the Norwalk area, Sandusky. Shouldn't be long before that snow really starts to come to an end for those locations. But until then, we've got a decent burst. These darker blues heading through the Ashland area along 71. Yeah, it's been a tricky go of it all across northern Ohio on the interstates and side roads. Cleveland area still getting some snow, heavier snow out towards the Trumbull County area. And then Carrollton, you've had good snow over the last hour coming down at a moderate clip. That will start to back off. You see we're starting to really back off back towards New Philly right now. Winter weather advisories, they expire at different times. I don't want us to get caught up in the semantics of this. Overall, we'll see improvement from west to east here as we go throughout the morning. Meanwhile, lakeshore areas, we're going to have a little lake effect after this is done, so you'll hang on to the snow the longest here today. 1,300 miles of winter weather advisory stretching yesterday back towards Kansas, but today it's Kentucky all the way out towards New England. So if you do have travel plans on business, north, south, east, west, you're going to encounter the snow on all area states around us. We've got rain down towards the south. Area low pressure pulls east. This will strengthen, really ramping up the snow out towards New England. But for us, you can see that sharp cutoff on the back side of it. We're almost done here in Northeast Ohio. Not a big snow, but again, the timing is everything. Temperatures in the 20s this morning. No problem with that snow sticking to untreated surfaces. The good news about this whole system is the wind is on the light side. So it could be blowing and drifting. We're not seeing that. It's not a deep area of low pressure. Snow continues through much of the area in terms of lake effect this afternoon. Otherwise, most of us will have a sharp cutoff here in the next couple hours. Temps today not doing much. Coming up in the forecast, we'll highlight more snow chances and more cold on the way. What a December, or at least a start to it. We'll talk more about it coming up. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on obviously busy roads this morning. Here's Brissa.
Yeah, very, very busy roadways. This is the live look through the Independence area right now. This is 77 right here at 480. The southbound lanes moving along just fine, and these northbound. And believe it or not, this actually looks way better through here than it did just an hour ago. So ODOT, those crews, they are out. Those plow drivers, they are doing the best they can. But this is what 77 looks like right now. You can only imagine what some of those back streets are looking like before those plow trucks can get through there. Taking a look at the big picture map, slow and steady will certainly win the race this morning. Usually this is all green, but right now we are seeing all orange and yellow. That means some very, very slow speeds on area roadways. And because of that, we do have a speed reduction right now through Lake County along I-90, these eastbound and westbound lanes between Route 44 here in 528. Things are down to 60 miles per hour through that stretch. We're also tracking an early morning accident. This one popped up about 10 minutes ago. It's on the Turnpike. Here in these eastbound lanes, we have a lane block just after Lorraine Road. All this orange and yellow is just some slow moving traffic. Crews are out there again working to clear all of that up. If you are traveling through the Independence area where we just saw that live shot from, between 480 and 90 right now, going to take you about 13 minutes. If you are traveling northbound, to put that into perspective, usually it would take you about 6. So again, things are moving really, really slow. So make sure you do take your time when you are heading out the door and give those plow truck drivers lots of space this morning. Slow and steady will win the race. Dave.
All right, Brissa, thank you very much. It is 7:04 and winter weather causing issues on morning commutes in many areas of Northeast Ohio. Candace Hare is out on the roads this morning. She's been out all morning long on the west side. Are you still on the west side, Candace?
That's exactly right, Dave. Good morning. So we're on 90 West, making our way from Westlake toward Avon. And if you want a perspective here of what some of these interstates are like, in this portion of road, if you go through it frequently, you would know the speed limit's 60 miles an hour. We're going about 35. So that's what you're dealing with at this time of the day. And you can see that's pretty much in line with the flow of traffic right now. A lot more cars out now, which we expect at this time of the day. People heading out to work or have things to do. And so you are getting more congested conditions. The other big thing I would note right now is I would say, at least out here on the west side, in the last hour or so, visibility has really kind of taken a nosedive. So something to keep in mind, you can't see super far in front of you. Just all the more reason to take it slow and to make sure that you do have that distance between you and those vehicles in front of you. Not having great visibility and having slick roads could prove for a dangerous combination, so you want to make sure you take your time. We've only been here on the interstate for about 2 minutes, and I've already seen a car in the ditch, and we already have a car over here that's had to pull over. So definitely some folks running into some issues. So definitely want to take your time to minimize the possibility of that as much as possible. Dave?
Yeah, Candace, that's about right with the speed limit there. Much slower. But in your opinion, too, you would tell people to take double the time? Like you need an extra half hour, 20 minutes? What would you say?
I would say double is probably a good gauge. I would say whatever length of time that you normally take here on the interstate on 90, I would double that amount, and you're probably doing yourself pretty good, especially now because we have so much more traffic on the road.
Yeah, good point as it gets later in the morning. Candace, great job this morning. Thank you. All right, we're going to continue our team coverage now as we head in with David Greenberg. We're going to check in with him. ODOT continues to work through the night to clear the roads and into the morning here. Where are you at, buddy?
Hey, Dave, good morning. We are here still in Chardon, just kind of circling around the area to give you an idea of what the roads look like out here. It has been a consistent, very steady snowfall throughout the morning, like Candace has been talking about, like Matt's been talking about. It's not really that thick, heavy, wet snow, very light and fluffy, but it is causing some wet and slushy conditions. Mark, is it slushy or slushy?
I would say slush.
All right, Mark says slushy, so we're going to go with slushy, making for some slushy conditions out here on the roads. We have seen a bunch of crews. We were in Menor earlier this morning. We saw some City of Menor crews here in Chardon. We've been seeing some local, Geauga County crews as well. Stopped at this red light here, but you can see traffic is moving relatively slowly this morning. Like Candace was talking about, definitely leave yourself some extra time here if you are going to be heading out. And again, if you are heading out on those roads and you see those ODOT crews, be sure to give them extra space. Like you were talking about, Dave, they've been working around the clock, those 12 hours on, 24 hours around the clock to make sure that we're safe. ODOT actually says that one of their crews was already struck over the weekend already. Winter just started, and they already have one of those crews that have been hit. It was on I-77. It's the first plow that was hit so far this winter, and thankfully ODOT says nobody was hurt. But again, just make sure to move over, give them extra space to do their job, because that is what they're trying. That is what is most important. Trying to make sure that everybody gets to their destination safe and sound. We're getting back into those holiday routines. So again, just leave yourself that extra time here if you're heading out this morning, even though a lot of schools are closed.
All right, Greenberg, great job. Why don't you and Mark stop at a store, get yourself a coffee or maybe a slushie. Thanks, buddy.